Welcome all. So today's topic is what can be done when you have dried tulsi wood left with you. What I mean is that when the tulsi plant completely dies away or gets dried, what needs to be done with the wood of tulsi which is left? Okay, so this question has been asked again from several peoples that we are completely confused, that what should we do with the tulsi plant left out wood, the stems, what I'm talking about, the stems of tulsi plant once it's dead. Okay, so this is the video about today. So see, you need to understand that, like all of us know, most of us know that tulsi is supposed to be a sacred plant when it comes to Hinduism, and in Hindus, among the Hindus, it's supposed to be really spiritual and really beneficial, and it's associated with the god and the goddesses. So it's supposed to be dealt with a lot of respect and devotion. And of course, when you're talking about tulsi plant or tulsi wood or any stem, mostly what people do is they do the visarjan. Visarjan means they simply get it float in a water body, okay, in an ocean or maybe in a river. So this is what is mostly done, but there are few things that you can do by yourself, okay, and introduce prosperity and welcome prosperity in your lives as well through the stem, the dry stem, the left out wood of the tulsi plant. Okay, so what you can do is, first of all, you will take out that plant which is dead completely, the wood of the tulsi, from your specific mud or your gardens or your mud pots, wherever it is dead. You will completely dig it out nicely, okay, and take it out, and then start collecting it. What I mean to say is that the branches will be going right, left in this section. You need to break the branches nicely, okay, and keep it in a clean cotton cloth or a silk cloth. Okay, just keep it. And if you have 3-4 plants which are dead, again the same process you will do. You will keep that tulsi wood, the dry wood, in the silk cloth or a cotton cloth. Okay, just avoid black color. Yellow, red are the best colors, okay, even green for that matter. And one tip is that you can directly wrap it in that cloth and keep it where you keep your money, in your lockers, or maybe the place you keep your jewelry, even there, because tulsi is directly associated with goddess Lakshmi, and it is very prosperous and auspicious if you keep the wood of tulsi in these places, okay, regarding your finances. Another very important thing what you can do is you can make powder, crush the wood, okay, once it dries completely, crush the wood in a mortar and mix it with the chandan, okay, the sandalwood, the real sandalwood stick. When you make a sandalwood paste out of it, you mix that powder of the wood and use it as the tika for the god goddess, or you can also apply it on your head. Okay, that's again very prosperous, brings in a lot of good luck, happiness, and better finances. Okay, that can be done also. You can also make dhoop sticks out of it. Again, make a powder out of it. Okay, and in one of my videos I had mentioned how to make dhoops from the cow dung. Okay, so you can mix this wood in that, the tulsi wood in that, and then burn the excess, the dhoop, the whole of your house. So it's going to again clear the aura, cleanse the aura, give it a very prosperous and a positive atmosphere. Okay, this can be done. Also, it is said that, unfortunately, if you have someone diseased in the family and the ritual is supposed to be done for the final ritual among the Hindus of burning the body. Like in Hindus, we burn the body, right? So you can mix and you can give one little wood of tulsi, the same dry wood of tulsi, for the final ritual, and burn it along with the other wood, and it brings in lot of blessings and goodness after life, after their death also. Okay, this is also said in the Vedas. This is not that I'm talking myself, this is something I'm telling you that's given in the Vedas. Okay, another very important thing, if you're doing the havanas or the yagnas in your house yourself and you have this wood collected, so you can actually put one piece of tulsi wood in that yagna also among the other woods. So again, it's going to give you a lot of good blessings and luck coming in your life. Okay, so these are the few things that you can do yourself if you have the dry tulsi wood along with yourself, and get the blessings. And even if you just collect it every time when you get this dry wood from anywhere, keep collecting it and keep wrapping it in the same cotton cloth or different cloth, and just keep it in the most cleanest place, or like I said, mention all these 3-4 places where you can keep, where your finances are related. Okay, so that's about it in this video. Next week I'll see you with another topic. Till then, goodbye.